How do? Khalife, latest. Yeah. There's all these rumours flying about, conspiracy theories, he had help and everything else. So let's take it step by step and explain exactly what's gone wrong. Yeah. First of all, terrorists, people who are accused of terror, yeah, acts of terror, aren't necessarily in high security prisons. Everyone who comes into prison who is not designated Cat A by the Home Office and all other parties starts life as a Cat B prisoner. In for murder, alleged murder, Cat B prisoner. Drink driving, Cat B prisoner. Everybody starts at Cat B. So this lad being at Wandsworth is fine. However, if he'd arraigned at Belmarsh, which is a high security jail, not a fucking chance would he have got out. Not a chance. So he's at prison. He's at Wandsworth. Yeah. Again, everybody, sentenced prisoners firstly, are required to work. Everyone who's sentenced required to work. Every sentenced prisoner hasn't got a job in prison. There ain't enough jobs to go round. Usually some lads want to work, others are like, not a chance. So that works out. But as a remand prisoner, yeah, you're not usually required to work, and remand prisoners have to apply for jobs. They're not going to be given one. So he's applied for a job, and, you know, his charm and jolliness, maybe, have got him that job. I know that because I've spoke to people now, yeah, who are on detached duty, who have been working at Wandsworth and have seen this lad out and about, which explains a lot. Yeah. However, there's still a risk assessment. And like I say, any security department worth its salt, this lad lands in front, on remand, terror charges, suspected, yeah, he's not going to work in the kitchens. Kitchens is a premium job in prison. He's not going to the kitchens. However, we had prisons, 2 prisons I worked in, short in the kitchens. Let me tell you, food is an incredibly important thing, commodity in prison. Yeah, you have to feed everyone, you have to feed the lads, however many you've got. One's worth 1,500 lads every day. You have to do that. And there is an amount of civilians in the kitchens. At Strangeways used to have 3, and then they'd have maybe 25 prisoners, yeah, doing most of the cooking and most of the work and the prep and everything else. Without them, 3 civilians wouldn't be able to provide meals. So maybe the kitchens are short, so he's got a job. Good on him. And he's got in there now. People have spoke to him and seen him milling about, yeah. A bit of a cheeky chappy, one person said. Yeah, and they're good. You know, cheeky chappies I used to love. You have them working for you. Bit of a chat, and they do the job. If they do the job, yeah, you're going to give them a little bit of trust. However, allegedly, I say allegedly because, you know, we'll never be able to confirm this. He has been seen unloading vehicles. That's not what I'm getting at. Yeah, no doubt he has been seen unloading vehicles, but unsupervised. Now there's the bit, unsupervised. So this lad has been in the kitchens a while, a good while. For me, the strapping, I've seen people, they're not discussing the strapping. They won't discuss it. They won't tell you what it is. I wanted to know what it was. If it's bed sheets, yeah, that's been formed into a rope or whatever, yeah, that's very believable, yeah. The fact he's been in kitchens a long time, he's been able to formulate a plan, because this lad, he looks very innocent, doesn't he? Yeah, I've no doubt he has got very good connections, and I've no doubt he's far more intelligent than he looks, yeah. So he's been in there, he will see patterns of work. If he's a trusted worker, he could be in there 7 days a week. He'll know when deliveries are, when the vans are coming, every Tuesday and Thursday, every Monday and Friday, he'll know. And if he's trusted to do the job, the kitchen workers will have him unloading vans with somebody else. Shouldn't be unsupervised. The driver should stay with a vehicle, yeah? And that vehicle in any Cat B establishment, which Wandsworth is, should have someone escort that vehicle to the place where it's unloaded and stay with that vehicle. And their purpose surprise, surprise, is to make sure nobody gets on that vehicle or gets under that vehicle. That's what they're there for. Eyes on. People become complacent. So he's been in the kitchens long enough to get to know people. No doubt the staff from the gate, the escort staff, probably got to know them. Familiarity breeds contempt. So he's well known. People have seen him about. He's unloading vans. Nothing strange about that. Procedurally, it is a massive fuck up. Yeah? The kitchen staff should be supervising anyone unloading, van driver and an escort staff there. So to get under that van, he's done well. So has someone helped him in the kitchens? How can they help him? If he's got a job there, they can't help him. Maybe someone could give him some strapping or something. But that's as far as it goes. They can't do anything else. What they're going to do, distract the driver and the escort staff. You know, bit of a song and dance. No. What about the escorting staff? He's not going to know who's escorting that vehicle. Gate staff, yeah, where the vehicles come in, change all the time. Somebody from the gate will have escorted that van. They change all the time. What they might have got is inexperience. Somebody inexperienced escorting, yeah. Maybe gone to the toilet or something else. Who knows? It'll all come out in Wesh. These cameras, it'll be investigated. But he's familiar. Yeah, he's formulated a plan. So let's talk about how he contacts people on the out. Prisoners for years have been sending letters in code. However, phone calls, because he is a terror suspect, doesn't mean that all his phone calls are listened to. Other than Category A prisoners, the most secure, yeah, all their calls are recorded and listened to. Cat B, they listen to a percentage, might be 5% of phone calls. They'll be going through his now, you can believe it. Security, every single one. So no doubt he does know someone on the out. He's part of something bigger. Yeah. So that part's sorted. He's got to get out. I've already told you. He'll have sussed it out and everything else. So he's got under the van with his straps or whatever they're deeming as strapping yet, and he's gone to the gate. Again, sterile area, the gate area, there is a vehicle lock. Yeah. Now some have got double gates either side, some have got single. Strangeways, it's had a big gate either side. Gate slides back, the vehicle drives in. Yeah. The driver turns off the vehicle and exits the vehicle. The staff, usually two of them then, and there might be a senior officer present overseeing, them two staff will go in the vehicle, look in the back of the vehicle, and then using the equipment provided, look under the vehicle. There's no way you can hide under a van where nobody's going to see you. If you're putting a mirror underneath, you're going to see someone under the van. Yeah. Again, the gate staff, complacency, inexperience. We had inexperienced staff in our gate that caused, you know, some bad accidents through not knowing and being unsupervised. So this lad's got to the gate now, yeah, and he's got out. He's going to have somebody in contacts on the out, that's obvious. He's not going to go far. I was in London traffic on Tuesday. Went down there, do a little documentary. It's 20 mile an hour. Took me an hour and a half in a taxi to do 9 miles. An hour and a half. Yeah. So he's got ample time to get off that vehicle and go wherever or meet up with somebody, and away you go. He's off out of the country. Yeah. So conspiracy theories about officers helping him or whatever. No one person could have got him all the way there. From the kitchens, on the van, decided, it's all right, mate, I'll escort it to the gate. You don't need to search. It's not happening. Procedurally, they have screwed up. Yeah. And I'll tell you now, on the side of staff at Wandsworth, massively understaffed, massively inexperienced, people too young to be doing the job, no life experiences, in crisis, stressed. Management don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about them at the bottom. People be working unsafe practices now, unlocking prisoners with below minimum staffing level. Minimum staffing level is what it is. If it's a senior officer and 6 to unlock a particular wing, they'll be unlocking with a senior officer and 3. They try and make things work. I know what they're doing with that. There's nothing worse than having prisoners locked up when they should be out or doing something. They kick off. You know, your arse is going, it's fucking horrendous, it's terrible. So I feel for the staff. A lot of inexperience. People are joining the job, they're leaving after hours, days, few weeks. They're not staying in the job, they can't retain people. Yeah, inexperience everywhere. The other thing is, civilian workers in the kitchen, OSGs and the like, not everyone is going to be security conscious. That's not knocking the people who work in the kitchen. They're civilian chefs supervising prisoners. Yeah? They may be not as switched on. We all know what you're supposed to do procedurally and that, but that's where it's fallen down for me, procedurally. Yeah? That lad has had ample opportunity to study routines, and bear in mind that lad's got nothing to lose. If he got found guilty of terror charges and it's now looking possibly that they are right, you know, he has got contacts and he's got off, he were looking at a lot of bird at doing a lot of time. So that's where we are. I've just read a report now that he's been spotted a couple of miles away from the prison getting in a vehicle. It wouldn't surprise me. You know, it doesn't take long and away you go. In the comments, if there's anything else you want to know, I can help with anything else, fill people in, please let me know. Thanks for the continued support. I've had a busy couple of 3 days. Last couple of videos I have not commented, but thanks for your continued support. Thanks for the kind comments. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.